Where are we? We're in a place where time has long since been forgotten. This is Dinosaur Island. You see, in this place, dinosaurs still roam, and creatures like Cryolophosaurus right here still roam. Of course, today we're not going to be following the Cryolophosaurus. Today, we'll be meeting a herd of animals called the small herd. This is the leader of the small herd, named Iggy. Iggy is an iguanodon. Iggy uses his sharp spike on his thumb to stab predators. And this is a stegosaurus named Stego. He is the weakest of the herd. He uses his spiked tail to defend himself. But since he's the weakest of the herd, he always eats last. And this is Trike, a triceratops. He's the second most strongest member of the herd. He uses his 3 horns to defend himself. And this is his mate, Tina, which is also another triceratops. These 4 animals have met together in this small cave that we're currently in. The reason why we're in the small cave is because as early spring becomes mid-spring, the rains are coming down hard, and as a result, animals have to find areas where they can be safe. So, these 4 animals have come together in the small cave. Of course, Iggy is very vigilant, like this Cryolophosaurus that's sleeping right next to him. Of course, the Cryolophosaurus knows he cannot fight against an iguanodon and starts skedaddling and clumsily falls over. Iggy announces this is their new turf. The rest of the animals come suit. Stego has knocked over Trike, and Trike doesn't like it very much. Of course, Iggy decides to move in. So they stop. And the last to join is Tina. These 4 animals will be following throughout the series as they come together and form what's the most action-packed series to ever hit YouTube. Hopefully. Me personally, I don't even know what this is going to become. This is just a reboot of an old show I didn't even like, but anything. Anyway, back to the story. Iggy, Trike, Stego, and Tina decide to eat. Iggy eats first, obviously, since he's the leader. They announces for Trike to eat next. They announces Tracy to eat next. And then he waits a moment. And then he announces Stego to eat. The reason why Stego is the last of the herd is because Iggy doesn't trust him very much. And as a result, he gets to eat last and be the last to come. Even though we just saw that Stego came only 3rd afterwards, but who cares? But little does he know that Stego has great power in his spiked tail. But I don't think Stego is ready yet to be a vigilant member. After all, he likes the luxury of being last. After all, how would you like it if you got to be walking around at your luxury and eating and being defended a lot and all that stuff? Stego likes it a very lot to be defended by a herd. He doesn't really use his spiked tail very much, and as a result of his weird coloration on his body, aka the fact he's purple, he really likes it, since he's, purple. And he doesn't really like it very much, being purple, because, well, it doesn't really provide very much protection against predators. It just makes him very goofy looking, so he likes the fact that the other animals have protected him from predators. But soon enough, Stego will have to defend himself, and when that time comes, he can't simply be a lazy fuck forever. Sorry for my language, but you know, sometimes you need language like this in a documentary series, but... The Cryolophosaurus doesn't understand why he's in a place like this. He gets he's trying to dry himself off, but in a herd like this, he can't really eat. So probably soon enough, he'll probably starve himself to death if he doesn't eat one of the animals soon enough. Hopefully the range will stop before he can do anything damaging to the herd. The Cryolophosaurus will probably give him a name as well. It depends if he comes back or not. I hope you like watching this first episode of Dinosaur Island Reboot. This is meant to be outside, but it was raining outside, so I decided to be inside in the basement. So that's the reason why we're in this cave-like area. I hope you like this episode, and the series itself, because it's going to be very cool, hopefully, with editing it all. Goodbye.